Good evening. I shall wait till a few join us while I'm sat playing with our little Peggy, the pig. See, because she's material, I can't start on stroking her. She's so cute. Hope you're all well and having a lovely week. I keep wishing the summer's going to arrive, but we're having it in fits and starts here. It's a little bit nice at the moment. Let's wait for a few more to join us. I can see you on my tablet. I can't see any hellos. Oh, hello, Elizabeth. It's starting to pop up now. The delay does seem to get longer and longer. Yeah, it's very strange. But at least what I do like is when you watch on YouTube, you don't get any of the if we do get any parts where it freezes, you don't get that. It videos straight through, which is quite nice. Plus then you can also pause if there's any little bits that you want to follow. Right, we seem to have quite a few, so I think we will make a start. Give us a hello if you're there. I can see, oh, here we go. So you all come up at once now. Hi everyone. Hi Marilyn, Jenny, and I think some have gone past and I've missed you, so I do apologise if I don't say hello. I will pop in later and check all the comments. So we'll start again. Good evening. So I presume you will all have seen our lovely Peggy the pig and joined Lisa over the last couple of days with the new release. They are so different to what I know Lisa has released before, but I just think they're absolutely adorable. And looking at the samples, as Lisa said, the design team, we did all fall in love with them. I just think that there's something about them. They're special, they're cute, but they're not too much. They just fit to me. They just fit what's needed in the market, but that's something Lisa always does for us. So the main die set I'm going to be using tonight, it's called a Cute Cuts. Of course they are cute, and it's On the Farm, Peggy the pig. This actually, I've sort of got, well, these two are my favourites. Because I made samples with them, and I just think they're really funny and very, very cute. Now, I don't know if you saw on the show, our Mary Kelly, very, very talented member of the team, made us a felt Sheldon, who I know sold out, so I know a lot of you will be getting him. And it was so cute and lovely. Now, unfortunately, I'm not very good at soft crafts. We all have our little niche. We all have something we enjoy. Soft crafts is not my niche, but I will always have a go at it, and I do buy felt and material and play around. So for the project tonight, instead of sewing, we're just going to use glue. Now, one thing I did want to say to you, at least I did mention on the show, to get a good quality felt. This one I have here, it was from a local craft store, and I think it is a nice quality, but I'm going to be honest with you, they cut like a knife through butter so well. I didn't get any little bits, any, you know, sometimes you get like with material when you get, you know, see that there, that's what I've been pulling, nothing at all. It cut it out absolutely perfect. And what I find the easiest thing to do, what I did, is cut the full every die out with a A4 sheet, or if you've got the smaller machine, obviously in two. Hi Mandy, hi Jill, see new people joining, thank you. The funky foam, then I've got another sheet. This was A4. This isn't the foam I normally use. This is the, I think this is the flower foaming, but it still worked, and I found your normal funky foam, which is quite thicker, also will cut out lovely. So the way I started, I just cut a whole pig out in the, I wanted to mix and match, so I did a whole one in the felt and a whole one in the foam so we could put them together. So here she is. Now we've done her as a little Christmas decoration. Obviously it doesn't have to be that. As you would have seen, we had bunting on the show for a child's room, and this can be made with each die. So you could do a Sheldon, you know, Horatio, whatever, Clara, they all can be made in this way. Now I'm doing a similar technique as we did with my last live by using the cardboard, and I do that because it works, and to me it's strong enough. You know, it's gonna last you a few years through a few Christmases, which is what we want. Now as I was finishing, I wanted to put the little bum on the bottom, so cute. I was sticking around the glue and I'd not got to the top, and I thought, oh, we've got a little pocket here, so the point is to add maybe some sweets. Now these are obviously not very Christmassy, and I'd probably go for candy canes or something like that, but I thought that's really cute, really, something really sweet you could hang on your tree, or to give to your children, to your grandchildren, or for, in our case, it'll be me husband and grown-up son. Okay, so, and I'm getting a funny look, so we'll just put in there a minute while we get started. So what you need to do, I like to keep these all in a bag because I'm very good at dropping and losing dies, so I can make sure I keep them all together. So your main part of our Peggy is this die here. Now I like to show you when I make mistakes as well as get things right, because I think that's how we all learn. So this Peggy, as you can see, I've done the same as what Lisa did, and I've left that connection there because you can have her in two halves, but I thought, well, that can stay there for me, that's quite fine, and then I can just snip the bottom. So when you're die cutting the main bodice, what you're better to do is to just make sure that they are together, either with a little bit of tape or if you've got them on your magnetic sheet. And the only reason, I'll tell you why, I was sat happily cutting out pieces of card. Now for this time I didn't have any Coke bottles and I didn't have any beer boxes like I've seen you've all been using for the heart, so this is just a pizza box. But as you can see, when I was sticking them together, I'm thinking, well, they're not matching up. How can they not match up when it's the same die? And all it is, because of the different pressures, and because obviously this can move, you may get one sort of there, one, so make sure you try and keep it in exactly the same position. That's just a little tip I'll tell you, and I've learned by making the mistake myself. But if they are very a little bit out, which they were for this one, once you've got the felt and you've covered it, to be honest, you won't really notice, so it's not really, it doesn't matter. It was just something that I wanted to show you, that, you know, if they're not lining up perfectly, that's what will have happened. It's just this that's slightly moved. Hi Kim, first time watching. Well, that's lovely of you to join us. It's saying Peggy has sold out now. Oh right, she was available when I made this. But what I want you to remember, this can be done also with Horatio. It's exactly the same process with each of the animals. It's only that Peggy was the one that I'd chosen to make up for the live before she sold out. Okay, so don't anyone disappointed, but I know quite a few of you have got to come in along to you. Okay, so what we've done, we've cut out of, these are pizza boxes, Diet Coke. I know a lot of you were using the beer boxes. We don't really have them in our house, so because we're not beer drinkers. So, but as you can see, that's slightly offline. But if you do get there and you find that they're not together, just trim it round, it really won't make any difference. So I've cut Peggy out, and this is the foam. This is quite, like I said, this is quite a thin foam. It's not the normal funky foam that's quite thick, but because it squashes down as you cut it out, it works exactly the same. So don't worry if your foam, what you have, is different. And like I say, felt, it's like a knife to butter. So here we have Peggy, and we've got, what I've done, I've stuck 3 together. Okay, then I'm going to use, rather than, because I'm not really a seamist, and you can sew, what you can do is sew, obviously instead of the cardboard you can sew and fill with the stuff in, you know, and have it as a soft toy. That's something you can do. But I like to use a fabric glue for mine. So what you need to do, make sure you've got Peggy the right way, which she is there. Okay, so we're just going to stick her on there, and be quite generous with the glue. This is just a basic fabric glue, it's nothing fancy, but I think you can Funky Foam and felt, as far as I know, does stick with normal your normal PVA anyway. It's just that I'd got this handy, so I thought, well, I might as well use it and have a go. So there we go, we're going to stick on the front. Now we're also going to stick on the back. Now I've laid up 3. Layer up as many as as thick as you would like the pig to be, or the toy, you know, the hanger to be. Now it also depends on the thickness of your cardboard. The reason I've been using, as I said in the last live, a pizza box or cereal box was what I used last time, is because it's been hidden away. It just seems a shame. Don't use your nice card because it's a waste. Don't, you know, use like packaging or something, because you're not going to see this part of it. Now when I did the heart, if you can remember, I put holes through the head, through the top. We're going to do something slightly different with this one. What I want to do is put the ribbon in between, so it's in there like that. Okay, and then stick. So we're going to, like that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit of tape just to hold it down. I mean, the glue will hold it, but it's just for a little bit of extra. Okay, so we're going to stick, so your ribbon or your string, whatever you want to use as a hanger, we're going to put that in the middle. Like I say, your normal PVA will actually work with this, so don't rush out getting any fabric glue. It's absolutely fine. And make sure you've got Peggy's back the right way, and we're going to stick that down like that. Okay, don't, if you do have any little bits that overlap, you can always go on afterwards and we can cut them away. That isn't any problem. Okay, so that's the start. There we go, and she's hanging. Okay, now I'm just going to put a little bottom on one side at one moment. So we get a little bit of contrast, I've cut her head out of the felt, which we're going to layer up there. And you can layer these as thick as you like. It's entirely up to you. And if you want to do all with the felt or all with the foam, or you could mix and match with card as well. That's that's another different way of doing it. So what we're going to do is stick a head on there. Now you don't have to have a straight, you can have a with a head slightly to one side, whichever way you would like, because she's so pretty. And like I say, this wasn't expensive felt, it was just from a local craft shop that I picked up. So then I've cut out the ears, and she's so easy to work with. I mean, I have broke mine in smaller pieces because I have a little Gemini on my desk. So when I'm doing the smaller pieces, I like to just quickly put them through. I just find it quicker. So then we've got her ears, and you'll find what I like with these as well as us adults love using them. I think these would be nice for the children. Be lovely to make something like a thank you for the teachers. Like, it doesn't have to be Christmas. It's only that obviously a lot of Christmas things are coming out at the moment that I thought it might be a nice idea. Now what I think makes these animals as well is how you do the eyes. Now it's all personal choice. Okay, you saw some of us use the wobbly eyes, some of us use the dies. We all do it slightly different. So this is Piggy's little snout, and I've got some little creases in this foam, and I like it because I think it makes it look a little bit like it is a piggy skin. That it's not, because piggies don't really have smooth skin, do they? No, so we'll put a little snout on there, and as you can see, it all slowly comes together, and she is just delightful. She's beautiful. There we go. So she's coming together. Right, eyes. So the eyes that you get with the die are your little ones, which are absolutely gorgeous, and you can just so easily change the facial expressions. So you can go out there, you can go in there. Wherever you put them, it changes. Now these are, you can use Horatio's nostrils, or I've used these, let me just get hold of the nostrils here, to make bigger eyes if that's what you'd like to do. So then you can put on, or you can tuck them behind, you can have half and half. It's entirely up to you. You can put eyelashes on them. It's all about personalising Peggy to how you would like her to look. Okay, so we're just going to stick her little noses on. Or you can, if you don't want to, you don't have to use these, you can die cut through the holes and then you can see through. So you see the felt in the background. Again, it's all personal choice. There you go. So I want to just show you these. These are just eyes I've had for years and I've collected them. You know, Google eyes. Google eyes look really, really cute on these. And I know most of us will have these in a box somewhere in our stash. So let's put, you can even add the goggle eyes onto, in fact, I've not done that before. That looks quite nice as well, onto the felt. So choose your eyes wisely, I will say, because that does make your face and your facial expression. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll use the pieces in that you get tonight. So, because I don't want you to think you've got to go out and buy anything extra. There we go. And then you can make a cross-eyed, you can make a, we might do a look in one way actually. Let's do that. So there you go. And what you could do is hang two together and you could have them looking at each other. I was talking to my crafty friend Lisa Hobson, who's also on Lisa's team, and she was saying, after I'd done this Peggy, what about putting the holly in her mouth? And I thought, yes, brilliant idea. So I've cut the holly is from this is one of my favourite Christmas sets. I love this, the Slimline Festive Check Frame. I love it because majority of it you can use all year round, but then as an added Christmas part you get the holly, which I love greenery and I'll be using that a lot. So what we're going to do, we're going to sort of add the holly round in a little mouth, so she's having a good chomp. Bless her. I just put it under there, that's it. She's so cute. And then, so she's having a little chew on the holly. Naughty, naughty girl. Okay, so for a hat, I've used the triangle. Let's get the packet for you somewhere. There we go. Nested triangles, which are fabulous. I do put mine on a ring, apart from the tiny one, which I keep in the box just so I don't lose it. I've used the size, I think it's the fourth one up I've used. But again, depending, you choose your hat size, whichever you like. If you haven't got these, you can cut yourself out a triangle. But obviously, using the dies, it's going to be perfect every time. And this felt has got like glitter in it. It's really, really pretty. And then I found this white felt that I had this a long time, that's also got you see, like a glitter effect. So I'm going to make his little hat up. Like I say, this is something you can do with the children. It's not, you know, it's not just for us adults. And then I like to just edge around the edges like that. Okay. And then we shall stick a little hat on. I like to do it just over her eye there. I mean, each one I do is going to be slightly different. And we need her hair. I don't want to forget her hair, bless her. She won't like that, will she, if I forget her hair? Okay. There we go. And there's a little hair. And then we have her hooves. It's so simple to put, honestly. I'm not very good when you've got lots of little pieces and you're panicking about getting them all together, but this just works. They are easy, and it's so quick, and you can batch cut them out, so you've got lots ready. There you go. And I love the ideas that were on the show about fuzzy felt. I mean, how amazing is that? I absolutely adored that as a child. Okay, so I think that's it actually for the oh, we've got the bobble. What's the bobble? Right, what should we do? Oh, so what I did with with this Peggy, we used the Christmas set. Right, here we go. The slimline, we used the centre of the bow, which you can use, but I don't know if like me you've also got loads of these hanging around, what we've all had for a long time, little pom-poms, and I thought one of these would look quite cute. So it's about getting out your stash and mix and max, you know, mixing and matching, getting all your things together. Right, I maybe should have done that in the end because that's probably not going to hold on while I do a bottom, but never mind, we can always stick it back. Yeah, I'm going to put that on at the end, okay, because it's going to fall off. Right, and then my favourite part, Peggy's little bottom. So you can do this in a different colour, but I think it quite stands out actually. With the foam, the felt didn't. The felt, it seemed to melt into it. There we go. Stick down. We got a little tail. Oh, she's so cute. There we go. And then, because obviously if she's hanging somewhere, they do spin round, don't they? Decorations, so we need the back. We need the back to look good. And this one I'm not making, as I'm sticking this fully down. As you can see, this one I did leave open. Okay, again, it's what you choose to do with your picture. Your Peggy the pig, so you can do with her what you like to do. I'm gonna add a little bit of, there we go. See, a lot of this is just cutting out and sticking. It's quite, you know, it's quite simple. Oh, I did cut out the little circle. There it is. That could be the pom-pom. If you don't have any pom-poms, you can still use what you have. So I'm going to turn that over. Like I say, I haven't made a gap in that one. So this one is just a hanger as it is. But if you want to leave that open, don't stick the top bit. Okay, just leave that open. And you could cut it across if you want it flat. All right. So there she is. And then I'm just going to stick on the pom-pom. Like I say, that was the one. I did cut one of those out just in case that you didn't have any of the pom-poms. And then let's stick that on. And there she is. I mean, that was really quick, wasn't it? And simple. And look, isn't she absolutely beautiful? I love her. It's something that I'm really passionate about, animals. And as Lisa said, if you do like I do a lot of cards for charity. So it's a passion of mine to make cards for all the animal charities. So what I'm thinking is I will be doing some of these hangers also for the animal charity shop, so they can sell them, because I think it'd be a lovely idea. So we've got that here. I'll just bring them both in for you. I'm just going to let it catch up. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Natasha. I know, look at the butt. Just look at the bum. Oh, the little bot is so cute. Well, actually, a chunky bum, like little chunky bum. But when you put them together like that, I mean, how cute is that? And what you could do, you know, the little flowers, even though it's Christmas, why not add just maybe a little flower to one of them, and it makes sort of one a little bit more feminine. Then you could have like, obviously, you could have a pair and have call him Peter, or you know, anything you like really. But I understand now these have sold out. I'm not surprised, they're lovely, but I know a lot of you will have got the different animals. So please, Horatio, I mean, think of Horatio as a Christmas donkey, just incredible. They are all going to work. Okay, so that's it for this evening. A nice and easy one, but something very close to my heart, animals. Oh, you know, I'm into rescue. And I know Lisa loves, well, we know she has a beautiful Queen Prudence, who we adore. So I'm going to let you go. Have a lovely evening, and I hope you have a really nice weekend. Please have a go, and if you do make any of these animal hangers, we'd love to see them in the group. It's, you know, it's something we enjoy to see your work, and that you've enjoyed our lives. So I'm going to leave you now and say good night. Bye.